agenda, opportunities for all. Say Governor Sheriff, he don't call for the redesign of academic curricula to equip graduates with the technical skills necessary for them to become job and wealth creators.
I'm not surprised. Just some days ago, the Delta State Ministry of Science and Technology inaugurated the More ICT Year program at the Delta State Innovation Hub, Asaba. This program is a government-backed initiative aimed at equipping youths with essential digital skills.
For this Delta State, more agenda will reach all of us.
Opportunities for all.
Yes, sir.
Brought to you by Delta State Ministry of Information.
Welcome
Yes, welcome back.
Still Brandy.
Still branding the morning ride. I must thank you so much, Elizabeth, for bringing creativity to the ride this day, as usual.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you were talking about today being an international
Yes.
World Hand Washing Day. What to
Yes. We have the World Hand Hygiene Day. We talked about it before, but we're going to really talk on it because we have some clips talking about the World Hygiene Day. So we are celebrating World Hand Hygiene Day on May 5th, and there are several deadly and dangerous diseases caused by microorganisms all around us. They are all trying to get inside us one way or the other, which could easily happen through our hands. So hand hygiene is the best defense against such microbial attacks. Understanding this, we have a clip to talk about the World Hygiene Day. So let's take that.
Good day, Deltans. Today, 5th of May 2025, we join the rest of the world in marking World Hand Hygiene Day 2025, a day that reminds us of one of the simplest but yet most important action in preventing infection. This year theme, it may be gloves, but it was always hand hygiene. Serves as a reminder that while gloves are essential in certain clinical situations, they are not substitutes for proper hand hygiene. To the nurses, doctors, midwives, lab staff, cleaners, and all frontline workers, you are not only caregiver, you are gatekeepers of safety. Remember, clean care is not someone else's job, it is in your hand. Know that with cleaning your hands with soap under running water when visibly soiled, or with alcohol-based hand rub, we can make the biggest difference. Thank you, and let's keep our hands clean and Delta healthy. Happy Hand Hygiene Day 2025. God bless you.
Today, May 5th, we join the global community to celebrate World Hand Hygiene Day, a day that reminds us of the simple yet powerful act of hand hygiene in preventing infections and saving lives. The 2025 theme, it might be gloves, but it is always hand hygiene. It's a bold reminder that gloves are never a substitute for clean hands. Whether before donning gloves or after removing them, hand hygiene must always come first. I am particularly proud to be part of this year's campaign because hand hygiene remains the cornerstone of infection prevention. Studies show that proper hand hygiene can prevent up to 50% of infections, including life-threatening and drug-resistant ones. So today, we do more than raise awareness. We raise our standards and we raise our voices. Let us remember, infection prevention begins at the fingertips. Clean hands protect patients, health workers, and entire communities. Quality care must start with a culture of safety in our health facilities. We call on all health facilities to make hand hygiene a daily habit and an institutional norm. We empower our healthcare workers to lead this charge as the true champions of infection prevention and quality care. We also urge our communities, families, and especially the children to embrace this practice. Together, through education, empowerment, and action, we can protect lives. Let this day ignite a renewed commitment to health and safety. Let us work together to keep Delta State safe. Happy World Hand Hygiene Day.
Right, so with that, I hope you now see why it is very important to keep your hands clean.
At all times.
Yes,
Just,
practice it.
Practice hand washing.
Hand hygiene, yes.
Yes, that is hand washing.
Yes.
For every, and funny enough, hand washing has its own tech. Some people just go, but they say you have to scrub
The
fingers,
inside, yeah.
inside and out.
Yeah.
There's a technique, technique that you must follow through, So I think it's a good one, but I just wish, because when we're experiencing COVID-19, a lot of people adhered strictly to it.
Yes.
You could see offices opening up that space where
you wash your hand before you walk in.
you wash your hands and all of that.
Yeah,
But now, no office is operating that formatted longer. The only offices that can operate that probably our homes.
Yes. Even pharmacists do it before, but now they don't do it again.
Like in my home, there is a street floor. As you come back from outside,
Wash your hands.
there's a flowing basin just in there. This is a tradition, because this hand goes to the mouth.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So a lot of things come along.
So for those that keep long fingers, you better watch it. And you eat with that same finger, you eat swallow with that same finger, you better watch the microorganisms that are inside that finger. You never can tell. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's it on Hand Hygiene Day. Let's look at trending issues. President Bola Tinubu says his administration has and will continue to prioritize workers' welfare. In a message to Nigerians commemorating Workers' Day, the president said his administration will work closely with workers to make the country great again. He says workers deserve attention, being the engine of the economy and the secret to the nation's growth. The president also commends citizens whose contributions have added value to the development of every segment of the country. So we celebrated Workers' Day May 1st, and the president has assured workers that he's there for them. So they shouldn't give up, and the workers are the engine room of the economy. If workers don't go to work, things will not work, things will not go forward, and the economy will definitely suffer. So that's why when the workers cry, the president listens because they are the engine room. So we're celebrating every worker out there.
Yeah. You've actually said it all. And yes, we know the president has a listing here for Nigerian worker, but my crux, by way of agitation, is that considering the economy, the minimum wage can barely take us home.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah,
That's the truth,